Om Namo Narayana, welcome back. So, I just came in like 2 minutes ago from a 10-mile run, and I thought I'd do a video before I jump in the shower. So for anyone who says, well, I don't have time to read, yeah, you can find time. You can find time. Like I said, I'm just going to take a few minutes here to read something, and then I'll take my shower instead of just sitting and cooling in front of the air conditioner for a few moments. Can read then. Actually, it takes me longer to read because I got to set up my light and camera. Anyways, mind the headband. It's Dracula. It was cheap. I like the old movie monsters, and it was red. So, we're going to read today the Brahma Vidya Upanishad. And I literally chose it because it's short. Right here. And we can do this, and then I can go cool down. I proclaim the Brahman lore, which is omniscience, which is the highest. It shows as origination and end Brahman, Vishnu, Maheshvara. Vishnu, working with his miraculous power, becomes at intervals a human being through compassion. His secret, as the Om fire, lies in the Brahman lore. The syllable Om is the Brahman. Thus verily teach the Brahman knowers, body, location, time, and dying, away of the syllable. I will proclaim. The body, a sariram of the sound Om. There are 3 gods and 3 worlds, 3 Vedas and 3 fires, 3 Moras and the half Mora, in that trisyllabic blissful one. The Rig Veda, Grapatya, the earth and Brahman is God. That is the body of the Ah sound, as expounded by the Brahman knowers. The Yajurveda and the mid-region, and the fire Dakshina, and the holy god Vishnu, that is the O sound proclaimed to us. The Samaveda and heaven, the Ahavanya fire also, and Ishvara, the highest or supreme god. Thus is the sound proclaimed to us, the location or Sataman of the sound Om. In the midst of the brain conch, like the sunshine, glitters the Ah. Within it is situated the O sound of moonlike splendor. The sound too, like the fire, smokeless, resembling a lightning flash. Thus shine the 3 Moras, like the moon, sun, and the fire. There upon a pointed flame, like a torchlight exists, know it as the half Mora, which one writes above the syllable. The terminus or kala of the sound Om, yet one, like the pointed flame subtle, like lotus fiber, shines the sun-like cerebral artery, passing through it, penetrates the Om. Through the sun and 72,000 arteries, breaks through the head, and remains as bringer blessings to all, pervading the whole universe. The vanishing or fading away or la of the Om, and just as the sound of the metal utensil or of a gong dies in silence, so he who seeks the All lets the Om sound fade away in silence. For that wherein the sound fades away is the Brahman, the higher. Yea, the whole sound is Brahman, and conduces to immortality. Oh, that was very cool. First of all, I was reading it, and I liked the second line. It goes, the Om fire. Oh, that sounds ominous. And then I'm reading this. This is so cool. So this is the second Upanishad I've now read. I forget what the previous one is, and I edit these sort of out of order, so I don't know if it's gone up yet, which talked about Om. And I always learned that Om is just like the sound of Vishnu. Boom, creating the earth, here we go, boom. And you put it in front of these mantras, and everyone who's holy and enlightened does namaste, goes Om, Om, Om. And some people spell it O-M, and then there's an argument, well, it's actually A-U-M, and people go, oh, I know better, and it's just this big thing. Read the Upanishads, and the story. Whew, mind blown. These 2 Upanishads blows everyone out of the water. It's not just the sound of the creation. The word itself is creation. The word itself is God. The word itself is not just a sound of God. And the word itself is, according to the previous Upanishad, it is actually 4 syllables. A, Om, and then Om. And this takes it to another level with the moras, that little line and above one of the letters. It's so much more than just a sound. And it's so much more than just, well, you put this in front of your mantras. Oh my God, no. It is something. And even people who argue about, well, you could just meditate on the word Om, and that's it. Even they don't talk about, I've never seen this until just these past few days when I'm suddenly reading these Upanishads, and literally I'm seeing things I've never seen before. And if you can't tell, I'm actually really excited about this. This really excites me. So many of these Upanishads have been really difficult, but this bit is just like, wow. This completely changes everything. Om is not a word, it's not a sound, it is the essence of everything. And this was really cool because even the dying away of the sound, the fading of the Om, that little end, that's part of it too. Never see that. I've had people say, well, you should just pronounce the word as long as possible to just keep that sound going. But this says, no, that's not what you have to do. The fading away is part of it. Wow, this is unbelievable. Brahma Vidya Upanishad. Remember that one. Excuse me, my cats are just going bonkers. Are you excited too? Yeah, that's an excitement face. Thank you always for listening to this video and the Upanishads and my ramblings afterwards. I ramble afterwards in case you don't know. So this is more than not... So this is not an audiobook, essentially. I'm not sitting here trying to do a formal reading. I'm actually just reading these to learn and to worship God. This is all about worshiping God and expanding our range of how we worship God and improving ourselves intellectually and learning about our tradition. And it's, yeah, this was a good this was a good video. I hope you enjoyed it. And me rambling on, you know, is part of all of that. So, anyways. Thoughts, comments, questions, etc., etc. If you know of another Upanishad that I haven't read yet that talks about Om, please put it down below. And yeah, thank you. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.